And I realized that a lot of churches or a lot of people use familiar spirits, right? And there's a lot of spirits now that mimic the Holy Spirit. There's a spirit called the Kundalini spirit. It's very common with yoga practitioners and other practitioners as well. So it's in form of a snake. So it bears with it gives accurate things, visions to people. It just mimics the Holy Spirit. You can see them speaking in tongues, but obviously you said, that's not the tongue of the Holy Spirit. So it's if you're not discerning, you will confuse that Kundalini spirit with the spirit, because it actually has a very close replica. Is a very close, the devil always mimics and replicates what God does. So that's a replica of the Holy Spirit. Most of these fake pastors, that's the spirit, the serpentine spirit, is the Kundalini spirit. That's the spirit that they use. So if you're not discerning, if you don't have the Holy Spirit inside of you to really see who this person is, and the Holy Spirit is very important for your everyday life, to help you make the right judgments. If you're about to sign a contract, if you're about to enter into a business deal, if you had a dream, he will help you interpret it. He tells you, okay, this is where you go, this is how to turn, this is what to do per time. He's like a guide. You will never be confused once you have the Holy Spirit. And if you're speaking with him and he's silent, he's not just quiet because he wants to be quiet. That's a pointer for you to actually sit down, that there's something he wants to download into your spirit. So it's a time to actually shut down and, begin to what's the word? To fellowship with him, right? So because the word kind of get busy and then drown the noise and the voice of the Holy Spirit, that if you do not constantly go back or fellowship, have that deep relationship, right, where you shut the door and say, okay, let me talk to you, Holy Spirit, let us have a conversation. What does this mean? How does this, you will just suffer loss.